Welcome to Shorty SuperCoach and welcome to my press conference. A little bit later than normal, but a couple of busy days. Sunday, ended up having a few beverages actually at the house, which is good fun. And then Monday, I was back down in Geelong. So, yeah, it was all happening. But, look, SuperCoach, I think probably for most, it's on the back burner a little bit. It's amazing to compare, the intensity around SuperCoach and discussion in the early parts of the year and the season to now. I mean, that's a different story, but it is crazy. I'm fully focused on my draft league. I'm into the preliminary final. I finished, I think, third overall, lost my first final, and then won the elimination on the weekend. So I'm pretty much invested into that at the moment. That's really where all my thoughts are going with that one. But here's how I went on the weekend classic, 2,272. And that's a pretty good score. As you'll see, I had a 0, which was a little unfortunate coming up. Slipped a little bit in the rankings. And yeah, it looks like once again I might be destined for a ranking that I'm not overly pleased with. But we'll keep cracking away, that's for sure. Here's how my side went. Oh no, that's not how my side went. Yes, it is. There we go. So, Cade Simpson, as you can see, a late withdrawal, very disappointing. He's one of the most consistent performers and durable players, and it just didn't happen for me. Plus Mitchell as well with the captaincy, bugging me up last week. I'm denied about putting in VC, didn't. He goes bang, I had 5, and then I put the faith in him and he scores what I'm pretty confident is his lowest score for the season. Anyway, otherwise, everything went pretty well. Laird maybe a touchdown, Savage a touchdown. Listening to the game, Hurley sounded like he scored much more than 100. Lloyd was fantastic, racked it up against the Cats. Cripps was solid, Merritt really good, Dangerfield and Crouch just solid, okay numbers. Really pleased with Oliver. Obviously, I brought him into the side for 5. A few of the other options went well too, but it was great to see him do well. Martin back to a little bit of form, not his best, but back to some reasonable scoring in Canelio. So, look, you take that midfield, ironically, aside from Mitchell, who I had the captaincy on. And, yeah, look, you'd like to think Heaney comes back on the side. But as you can see, Ahern was a pretty reasonable fella to have in the side in his replacement. God, what is going on? Jesus, this thing is slow. Far out. Alright, there we go. And my other trade was Guelphy up to Menangola. Now, obviously, he just scored the 71. I thought he played fairly well. And obviously, Gray was good. Devon Smith really good. Walters, his best score in Shorty SuperCoach's side. And McLean was, solid. Good without being great. You sort of take that every now and then. They're not going to score 100 each and every week, and the rucks were really good, as they have been for most of the season. But I tell you what, it is slim pickings on that bench. Have a look at that. And it cost me. I say it's unlucky for Simpson, but a good team would have coverage. So you can't sort of sit here and complain about, I got the 0. I mean, if my team was among the elite, you'd have some backup there, and I didn't. So I can only sort of blame myself on that one. But equally, sometimes you just can't control who comes into the side. Murphy's been in and out. Ridley, I didn't have any options at the time. In terms, I had to bring him in with the options that were presented. So Dawson was dropped. Ryan should come back. Smith is always in the mix. Giro's playing, Ahern's playing. And obviously, I'm not going to do too many more trades because, I've got the 4 trades there. So there's not too much more to do other than some luxury trades, a la 5. Hopefully Simpson comes back, because if he doesn't, I'm going to have to get my thinking cap on and do something, because I don't really want to trade him out. But equally, I don't want to just go trading 2 trades or using 2 trades in order for me to upgrade a Murphy or something like that. But a calf, I believe it is. Haven't heard of too many calves that are just 1 weekers, so we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, we'll see how we go. I'll take a look at the Shorty SuperCoach leagues next week. I think I just ducked out from work and we're running fairly low on the old battery there. I know it says 24 minutes, but that'll lie to you every day of the week. We could run out at any minute here. So I'm going to wind it up there. Wish me luck for my draft. Hopefully I can go well. I'm playing my good mate Langers, the man who does the videos. He films me doing the interviews and all that stuff. Bit of fun. You see him in the goal kicking contest. We're taking each other on. In the other one, we've got Chuka, who also features in the goal kicking, and Dan, who is a good mate of mine and lips me on the videos from time to time. So, reasonable score. I've actually had a couple of blunders in terms of just not being switched on. Holy Jesus, there we go. All right, I'm probably going to wind it up there with the low battery and save this bad boy. But there's my team before this thing dies on me. Hopefully I can get a winning draft. That's what we'll be focusing on. I'll see you soon. Cheers.